Off short yesterday. I had to delete a bunch of stuff off my phone. Same story. Just got done with my walk for that 75 hours shit. I'm on day like 5 or something, but I'm really still on day 1 because I've been fucking up with my food. And I'm trying to write shit down to be prepared to like talk to you or whatever the fuck, but my notes from yesterday kind of suck. So I was looking through some old shit that I wrote. I need to start journaling again for real. Like after I was reading a bunch of Manly P. Hall um, and Rudolf Steiner. I was writing some pretty good shit. So I'm going to share that with you today. And then, because I think it's appropriate. This was written on Wednesday, October 27th, 2019. Everything worthwhile is gained only through constant and hard work and effort. When it comes to obtaining, possessing, and living in happiness and true freedom, it is absolutely under any conditions cannot be achieved without the constant and relentless pursuit of the state you wish to achieve. Consistent mental practices and routines that are aimed at the true generative principle. Generative principle is like what you want, what drives you. It's money for most people. It will produce results. The greatest things are infinite, such as happiness and freedom. They are ever expanding, but also require constant attention. You must never let your guard down. In the world today is also an infinite sea of begrudging thoughts, ideas, distractions, responsibilities, taxes, laws, regulations, societal standards, filth, and heathenistic substances just at the gate of your precious and beautiful spirit, soul, and mind. Therefore, you must be on constant guard and be forever marching upward the spiral staircase of mental, physical, and spiritual evolution. Not revolution, because that's like a revolver. You just get back where you started. Evolution's an extending spiral staircase. You understand? Learn to apply every law you can to this endeavor. When you don't start the work of spiritual development, you are dead, waiting to die yet again. And for the duration of your life, you will be met with steady aggravations, frustrations, sadness, depression, and so on. The only relief will be through escapism by indulging in material consumerism and participating in things that, though help you to forget and put aside your agony, in fact only make things much worse. You must understand that if you veer off the path, it is similar to a boat with a hole in the bottom that you have plugged with your finger. And you remove your finger to scratch an itch, which is like the itch is the dark side of your nature. Undoubtedly, water will begin to flow into the boat, and unless you plug it again, it will be submerged entirely in a short amount of time. Then there's much work to do just to get back to the starting point. And also, even if you do plug it practically immediately, water has surely crept in. And then the water will remain until it's evaporated by sunlight, which is like your right action, getting back on the shit you were supposed to do. And if not dispersed by the sun's actions, by your right action, bacteria or mold will begin to grow and reproduce. And continue to, like, it compounds your fuckery. You know what I mean? And continue to infect and distract you, perhaps causing yet another itch by which you will be compelled to scratch, and then the process and perhaps the capsization of the vehicle could ensue. And let's also take a moment to notice that the boat has just begun its journey with the destination nowhere in sight. So, you know, you want to do some good shit, you got to keep doing it. Don't fucking... Everybody needs to rest, but it's all about action. We've sat around and been stupid for too long. Maybe I'll read you one more, because I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to say. Well, there we go. This is a couple days before that. Saturday, October 19th, 2020. Happiness is not a thing that can be bought, earned, or found through a geographical retreat. All toys, vacations, and materialistic trinkets and fancy getaways are but mere distractions from one's own internal suffering. Even with billions or trillions of dollars, you cannot occupy and fill your mind in time to capacity. Your spirit or consciousness will poke and prod at you until you give it the attention it rightfully deserves. Most consider unhappiness, anger, depression to be undesirable, but if we look at it from another perspective, the objective truth of the matter is that we are blessed to have such feelings and emotions, for they are like a gauge to be read to decipher changes that need to be made to ourselves, whether the changes be mental, physical, spiritual, environmental, financially, and so on. But one thing is for certain, if we continue to ignore our emotions or supplement them with external materialistic desires, we will never become well. Max Egan always said, it's somebody else's quote, but it is no measure of good health to be profoundly adjusted to a profoundly sick society or some shit. My baby's freaking out. I gotta go. But so that's that. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck the system. If you ain't fucking the system, you fucking yourself. I gotta go.